for attempted manslaughter. Charged with reckless driving.
This is Michael Rushin, who suffers from autism. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison when he crashed his car in First Virginia Beach on January 4th, 2019. This crash left a couple from New York seriously injured and they were struck on the head. The driver of the vehicle suffered a severe brain injury and is expected to never fully recover. I'm going to continue with the story of Michael. If you do end up liking this video, please subscribe.
Telling me that I want to kill myself? But there are. It's almost said kill twice.
It appears Michael is hearing voices asking him to kill himself. Michael, in this video, is around 20 to 21 years old. Psychologists have said that when young adults go through a psychotic break, it typically occurs between the ages of 18 and 21. A common symptom of a psychotic break at this age are voices.
What is it? Kill me when I don't want to.
A little bit of time to kind of calm down a little bit. Have you remembered any more about the crash?
Like I said, all I remember is my ABS and the shine from those lights.
The shine from the headlights on the Ford that we talked about?
The LED lights.
Okay. What do you think it is that makes you remember those lights so vividly?
I don't know. Because I don't remember the point of impact. I don't remember anything else about those lights.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to. I wasn't trying to hurt anyone or kill anyone or kill myself or hurt myself. That is what I'm saying.
Okay. So, what are we supposed to make of, when we're looking at all the evidence and the evidence is different than what you're describing?
The police officer's demeanor is such as she does not believe this was an accident. We all drive cars. We all have maybe been in minor accidents, but accidents are still accidents. Nobody asks for them. The police here are suggesting that Michael did this on purpose. This is further enhanced that when he struck the vehicle in question, he carried on driving. He did not stop and instead fled, driving at approximately 65 miles per hour after impact of the car. The police assumed Michael was trying to commit suicide.
Describing. Now we're beyond what people said at the scene. We're looking at the...
So is the evidence saying that I tried to kill myself or I tried to run into that person's car?
I'm going to be honest with you, not watching the video, it doesn't look like you slowed down. It looks like you were trying to go in that direction.
I wasn't. I don't know what I have to say to make him believe that.
Do you think you have made a mistake? You had a lapse in judgment?
Yes, I think maybe I miscalculated the U-turn and I had actually spun out of not spun out of control, but I didn't have control of the vehicle when that accident happened. Maybe I don't know what else I could have done. I could have done a number of things, but I didn't try to hit anyone.
The U-turn is about a quarter mile away from where the crash happened. Okay. If you lost control of that U-turn where you pointed out,
I wasn't in control of the truck when
you told me that. Did you tell me that you got back into, you had control of the car?
At one point in time, yes.
Okay. So after you lost control the first time, you got control of the vehicle again?
And I lost control again.
What would cause that?
I don't know. That is all I can remember.
And the part that worries me is I want to believe what you're saying, but when I watch the video, it contradicts everything. And when we look at the crash scene, it contradicts everything. So what I have to wonder, and I'm not judging you for it, that's not my job. My job is not to judge people.
This is where the story of Michael becomes interesting. Control. Responsibility. As someone who is suffering from autism, as someone who has had Asperger's in his family and autism with his father, is Michael really responsible for what he did? Was he fully aware? Should there be mitigating circumstances? The story, as it unravels, becomes fascinating, and as you see now with the police, where she's trying to say, I'm not trying to judge anyone, she's trying to put him at ease after the police became slightly aggressive.
I'm trying to kill myself.
But listen, hear me out. It's not my job to judge people. It's not what I do, okay? It's not his job. That's not why we're here. What I'm more concerned about is if it was more so that you lost control of yourself than the car.
No, it was...
Because of what happened in the Total Wine parking lot, and it's kind of a series of events. You know, you've had these other crashes.
No, okay.
know?
If I had lost complete control of myself, I wouldn't have remembered it, because I lost control of myself the night of the 2017 accident. I lost control of myself. I will admit that I lost control of everything that I was, because I don't remember feeling anything in that accident. I remember a flash of a tree and then waking up. No, I remember getting into my car, the flash of the tree, and then waking up in the hospital 3 days later.
And that's the one that Officer DeLita was at?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Now, do you remember earlier you told us that you didn't feel anything tonight?
I got out of the truck feeling empty. I felt like death. Like I felt, because I had just gotten into my 9th car accident now.
I don't have any choice but to suggest this guy is a repeat car accident offender. Yeah, it sounds funny. I agree. There's many different repeat offenders, sex offenders, robbery, murders. I've never heard of a repeat car accident offender. If you've been in 9 car accidents and at times suggested you've done it on purpose, then maybe there's something else going on here besides the autism.
It wasn't that I was thinking about myself or anything immediate to me. I was thinking about my dad and what he would think. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that when I said I want to die, I didn't word that correctly. I didn't want to actually die. When that guy came up to me, kind of confronted me like that, when I was in the state that I was in, what I said to him was, it was just, I didn't mean it, is what I'm saying.
Matthew Rushin was sentenced to 50 years in prison, where the judge ordered a mandatory 10-year sentence. However, in an astonishing twist, Virginia Governor Ralph Northam pardoned Michael with strict conditions, including never possessing a firearm, not operating a vehicle, and never contacting the victims of their families. Why don't you guys comment? Tell me, should this guy be behind bars or should he have been released?